Group E. Easy cakewalk for Belgium. Of course, this is such a Belgian thing
Slovakia,
that happened.
Ukraine, Romania, Belgium.
You think so?
No.
I was gonna say, honestly, I think this might be my first upset.
Who you taking?
Ukraine first in the group.
They got some sneaky good players. Easy to sleep on.
Yep, Belgium second. Slovakia, Romania.
Ukraine finished the same number of points as Italy in the qualifiers. Like they gave Italy a run for their money. Budryk, and then he's not Shevchenko, the other guy. Yarmolenko, the West Ham wonder.
Yeah, they got some sneaky players on there.
Forever Hammer Yarmolenko. So you're going Belgium, Ukraine?
No, I'm going Ukraine, Belgium.
Let's not forget about the powerhouse of Romania finishing first in their qualifiers.
Well, who else was in their group?
Switzerland, Belarus, Kosovo, and Andorra. Okay, Switzerland's a good team.
Yeah, Switzerland's a good team.
Romania went undefeated in the qualifiers. The problem with the qualifiers, though, is now you're going back 2 years? Year and a half? Completely different landscapes.
And that group, too, sweet. That's an awesome group. Just murdering Andorra out there just to get to the Euros. Congrats.
It's the Belgians. If they didn't get it done during their golden generation, I don't think they're going to get it done now. I think we said it last tournament, the door is definitely firmly closed shut on them. There was an exchange of guard a little bit. I mean...
Yeah, they brought in a couple more younger players, and there's still some of those veterans on the team.
Oh my God, Alex Witsel? No, he's not going to be on the team. Yannick Carrasco?
They're bringing the band back together. One more time.
I thought Witsel retired. Yannick Carrasco playing out of Al-Shabaab. Well, okay, so yeah, this Trossard and Doku are going to be fun. Doku usually comes on as a sub for Pep's team. He'll bring a lot of flair and spark.
I'm counting them out. I'm honestly their performance in the World Cup, watching them play Canada, I was not convinced them playing Canada. I wasn't convinced.
No, but again, different teams though, right? Like we were saying, that was a different team. Well, half a different.
Not really.
Team.
Yeah, not an entirely different team. So I just don't see it. If they make it past the group stage, they'll be out first or second.
The thing with Belgium is they're trash. No, but simply put, I mean, you got Kevin De Bruyne already saying that he's looking at just taking the big paycheck to go play in the Saudi league. I think he just came out and said that. I think the drive and the heart is gone. And you know what? Did you ever really see it with Belgium? Belgium was, I don't want to say it was a masterclass, but it was a good showing of what a small country can do to build from not much in terms of footballing talent and skill and development to, oh my God, these guys have a shot at winning every tournament they're in. Before 2014, who was really worried about Belgium? And then even before, right? And I think it started with the Eden Hazard kind of when you've got a mega talent like that. But that's a long-term play, developing a generation like that and then keeping it going, which they've kind of done. There's a lot of good skills players that come out of Belgium. But I think it's one of those things where, again, it's too tactical. Eden Hazard was a little bit different in when he was the man, it was more about the passion and the fluidity and the fun. It was fun for him. You can't lose that. And a lot of times that's what coaches and, development directors and everything like that tend to take out of the game is the fun and the passion and turn everybody into robots and do this and do that if this happened. The whole A plus B equals C kind of thing. So with Belgium, did you ever really see that? I feel like there were a lot of players that were just more concerned with their paycheck and their hair and their clothes and which teammate's wife or girlfriend they were going to sleep with, right? That's the other thing. We've brought it up before. Those French squads that were successful, cohesion. Right? It's when they were together. The Italian squads, when they were successful, cohesion. The Brazilian squads, the German squads, you were together. And you can't have your star goalie sleeping with your star player's freaking girlfriend.
Yeah. And I think too, it's unfortunate, like you said, that their golden generation started in 2014 and a lot of other countries, because I haven't talked about France in the last 2 minutes, I have to bring them back. It's just unfortunate that their golden generation literally had to play France in the semifinals of the 2018 World Cup because France beat them 1-0, 2-0, nothing amazing, but they just weren't good enough. Their golden generation just isn't that good. It's Belgium style golden generation where it's only the best they've ever had.
If you were to pick and I hate arguing about the golden generations and stuff because they never really did anything, and those are usually self-made monikers from their own countries. But if you were to pick, pick England's first golden generation versus Belgium's golden generation, who would you take in that fight? I don't know. The refs maybe? The passion and the drive and the commitment to winning wasn't there. There was the one tournament where Hazard, I think when Hazard was the captain. He looked incredible. It was right before he moved to Madrid. He looked like a man unstoppable, but you can't just have that. You need to have a whole team behind it.
And with that same level of passion too. And I think somebody like Lukaku's been called out a lot in his career, not for the passion piece, but for like coming into training, being overweight, doing this, not being ready, being out of form really, really often. And I think that all just kind of goes back to what you're talking about, that passion piece where it's
the commitment to it.
Yeah, the commitment's not there. He feels like he's just there to pick up a paycheck, and then when he wants to commit, like he does for Inter, he's a really talented player.
Yeah, it's when you pick and choose to be on, right? Like that's when the problem happens. And sometimes you could be so good at something that you don't have to work as hard as other people. That shows in major tournaments like this. I don't think I made a prediction for it. Okay, Ukraine, Slovakia, Belgium, Romania.
There's got to be an upset. I always do this. I don't throw in an upset or enough upsets. So this is the one. I have no confidence in the Belgian team. I watched Ukraine, Germany. I was pleasantly surprised.
No, Ukraine's a good team. I like them. I could see them finishing second behind Belgium. I think Belgium has a bounce back and then gets knocked out first round. I don't think we have an upset. There's always a big country that doesn't get out of the group stage.
Always one.
Let's go with Belgium.
Belgium's out. Belgium's done.
Belgium is a goner.